am Patrick, and in this video, I'm back here in American Truck Simulator in the city of Kennewick, Washington. This is day 58 of the Realistic Economy series, and I've just picked up a logging skidder heading over to Missoula, Montana. So let's get on the road. So yeah, I picked this up over here at the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Depot over by the rail yard. And I had planned on spending this entire week going maybe to Idaho and Oregon and Washington. But I found this job that was paying $2,700 and almost almost $2,500. And I thought, hey, that's a good deal. And none of the other jobs were going to pay that much money and for a reasonable distance. So I said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and take it. Now, looking at the top info bar, it's 22 tons, so need to be careful going around curves. Don't need to expect extremely fast acceleration or anything. And you can probably tell that I'm having trouble getting up this hill, but here we are. We're on top. Have the high ground. You know, it's funny, in real time for me, last week I recorded a couple videos in Nevada and mentioned the Nevada update that SCS is working on, and I thought that had already... Oh, I can bypass. Okay. That's nice. I thought that had already actually been announced. I know that some member of the team that's working on that rework of Nevada had mentioned it publicly, and so I just assumed that it was already common knowledge, but then apparently it was officially announced today, so that was interesting. But yeah, like I said, I'd planned on staying, maybe going to Idaho, but mostly staying around Oregon and Washington, because on the day 60 I want to be in northeastern Washington, preferably Bellingham. But well, I've still got 2 days to make it there, so today we're going to Montana, and I need to get over, but can't. No, I can't. What is this, some kind of locomotive, maybe? really sure why that was. But yeah, it's officially announced that Nevada is being reworked, and it's uh, apparently the speed limit is 60. I need to not go way over the limit. So I need to get over here. Another somewhat announcement that by the time this goes out will probably be official is North Dakota is next in line apparently after Indiana. So right now the schedule for ATS maps is next up will be South Dakota, then British Columbia, then Indiana, and then North Dakota after Indiana. You know, that train over there to the right, I first noticed it way back there. This is one of the few times that I've caught up with and chased a train in ATS over this kind of distance. But I think they're going over to the right, and I'm going to continue straight. So, yes, that's over. Watching the turn signals on these vehicles, making sure none of them's planning on moving over to the lane I'm in. Okay, well, this time I actually discovered Spokane. Wasn't sure because I'm staying on the interstate. If I wasn't sure if it would actually recognize it or not, but apparently it did. This job is going to, you know, it's kind of a long distance job. Not really though. According to the info bar, it's estimating I'll be there before 1 o'clock. So not too bad. It'll be a one job day, of course. Getting $2,500. My usual preference is to get at least $1,500 a day. So beating that by 1,000, which is good because in the previous day I only got 1,400, so that works. But the thing about this job is it's mostly staying on the interstate, so when I saw a $2,500 job that was basically sticking to I-90 almost all the way, I thought, you know what, that's a easy $2,500. So it was a easy decision to make. I still haven't looked to see what that symbol in the top left corner means. Oh, okay, so apparently it let me discover Coeur d'Alene, and still haven't had to get off the interstate, so that's nice, I guess. Yeah, but I still haven't looked up to see what that indicator means. I thought maybe it was a cruise control indicator, but no. The truck kind of rolled to the side around that curve. I probably should not have been increasing to 70 there. In fact, I think I'm going to slow it down going around this one. But yeah, we're in Idaho here, and in my opinion, Idaho is a long way from needing a rework. I think Idaho still looks really good, even better than Washington or Oregon for sure. Guessing that the speed limit drops here because of these curvy roads, or curvy curves, or curvy curves. Yeah. Stay in the lane. Could be because over there they're doing some road construction, so. Turn off the top info bar to get a better view of the world around us. Yeah. Yeah, it's just my opinion, but Oregon and Washington could use a little bit of an update to some of the ground textures and the trees. It's not terrible, but we're going into Montana now, and Montana is also a good-looking state in ATS. So as you travel east in ATS, you especially in the northern part, you get into newer and newer areas as you go. And once again, it gave me the green light on the easy pass, so I don't have to worry about this way station either, so that's good. Some days it seems like you get called into all of them, and sometimes you don't get called in at all, so nice little truck stop slash rest area over there. Mountain stream over there. And I completely missed the fact that the speed limit had gone back up to 65. I like how that mountain stream flows between the two sides of the interstate through here. Interstates over here in the eastern part of the U.S. are often just going through empty forests or fields or flat land. But I'm already seeing Missoula on the GPS, so yeah, 40 miles. Two yellow Chargers in a row over there. I wonder if they're together, or if the AI traffic just double spawned or something. There's a helicopter up ahead, but they've got somebody pulled over on the other side of the interstate, so I don't have to worry about that. I should have been worrying about making my exit, though. Got a Ford dealership over here. I'm sure that's part of the real world company's signs and billboards mod and not in-game Ford. That was my loan payment. But yeah, we're already here, so that was a fast trip. Let me see where to park, although I'm going to take the easy parking because I don't want to try to back this trailer into the unloading bays here. Wouldn't really make sense to unload this skidder inside the building anyway. Not with this trailer. Can't really see the... There it is. Couldn't really see the lines on the ground. Let's see what we get. All right, not only did I get nearly 2,500, I also leveled up. So that's good. Alright, so Monday's video will be an ATS 2. It'll probably be another quiet drive. Then Wednesday, we'll be back for day 59 of the Realistic Economy series, heading either to Oregon or Washington. And, well, until then, thanks for watching and have a nice day.